Welcome back, everybody. This is Brian Kirk with Eat to My Own Beat, taking the road less traveled with a disputed country listing. This one is for Akrotiri and Dhekelia, which is a part of the British Empire. Just a little information about it. This is sovereign base areas of Akrotiri and Dhekelia is a British overseas territory on the island of Cyprus. The areas, which include British military bases and installations, as well as on other land, were retained by the British under the 1960 Treaty of Independence, signed by the United Kingdom, Greece, Turkey, and the representatives of the Greek and Turkish Cypriot communities, which granted independence to the then Crown Colony of Cyprus. The territory serves an important role as a station for signals intelligence and provides a vital strategic part of the United Kingdom surveillance gathering network in the Mediterranean and the Middle East. The sovereign base areas were created in 1960 by the London and Zurich agreements. When Cyprus achieved independence from the British Empire, as recorded by the United Nations in 1960 as Treaty 5476, the United Kingdom desired to retain sovereignty over these areas, as this guaranteed the use of UK military bases on Cyprus, including RAF, Akrotiri, and garrison of the British Army. The importance of these bases is based on the strategic location of the island and the eastern edge of the Mediterranean, close to the Suez Canal and the Middle East. The ability to use the RAF base as a staging post for military aircraft and for training. In July and August 1961, there were a series of bomb attacks against the pipeline carrying fresh water to Dhekelia sovereign base area. The pipeline was breached by explosions 12 times. In the early 1970s, the U.S. built an over-the-horizon radar named Cobra Shoe, which was an observer plane operations and missile tests in southern Russia. This was operated by the RAF on behalf of the U.S. Air Force. This augmented an earlier British system built in the early 1960s named Project Sandra. The U.S. use of base was hidden from the Cypriot government due to their sensitivities and arguable breach of limitations in the treaty establishing the bases. In 1974, following a military coup by the Cypriot National Guard, attempting to achieve an OSIS union with the Greeks, Turkey invaded the north of Cyprus, leading the establishment of the internationally unrecognized Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. This did not affect the status of the bases. Greek Cypriots fleeing from Turkish forces were permitted to travel through Dhekelia sovereign base area and were given humanitarian aid. And those from Acnea settling up a new village, the Saki Acneas and the Acnea Forest, which is still in Dhekelia sovereign base area. The Turkish conflict with the United Kingdom in the Akrotiri sovereign base area, a tented refugee camp was set up in Happy Valley, part of the Episcopi cantonment. The house Turkish Cypriot fleeing from Limassol and the village surrounding the area. Until 1975, they were flown out of the RAF Akrotiri via Turkey to northern Cyprus. Some Greek Cypriot refugees remained house in hand inland of the parts of Trakon and Kolossi villages to fall within the Akrotiri sovereign base area. In 1974, the British government decided that the British forces would be entirely withdrawn from Cyprus because the sprawling bases had become undefendable in the light of increasing troop demands in Northern Ireland, and because of the pressure of the defense budget. The U.S. has not lost access to many signals intelligent bases in Turkey the U.S. had lost access to many signals intelligent bases in Turkey due to the political system dispute with Turkey following the invasion of Cyprus, and very strongly objected to any British withdrawal, which would lose its GCHQ signals intelligence from Cyprus. The U.S. agreed to contribute to base costs, and the British canceled their closure plan. Though forces numbers have been reduced to about 800 plus 200 GCHQ civilian staff, U.S. use of the base increased, such as Lockheed U-2 spies flights on Syria though flights are generally at night to avoid local curiosity. So that's information about Akrotiri and Dhekelia. Next week we'll have another episode of unrecognized country by the UN and territories as well. So until next time, keep eating your own beak, take the road less traveled, and have a great day.